What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have Market Watch. So hopefully you heard the bell chime, and that means we are going to be looking at a bunch of cards. We also had a restrictions ban list today, and well, we're going to have to talk about cards that you might want to just start selling off now. So without further ado, let's dive into the video and talk about it. So first off, we are having a 10% bonus buck on all products if you are subscribers. So that's going to help you out massively when you're buying your singles today. So hopefully you guys are using that benefits and stuff like that. I also do have an affiliate link down below. Use that to buy your singles today, and hopefully that helps out. I really do love support and stuff like that, and it really costs you nothing when you're buying your singles anyway. So hit the link and it'll help you help me. So first off, let's talk about it. We have Alphamon or Yukin. This card is going to start tanking faster. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Most people are not going to be crazily buying this card anymore with the announcement of the hit to Gurumon. This deck starts slowing down a lot more, and it's not going to be doing such crazy shenanigans anymore. And that's really how that's going to go. I mean, yes, hitting it was probably necessary, but I feel like it kills the deck in general. We're looking at 22 euros, about $22 on our side there. Yuja, the pre-release stamp, this card is probably going to tank some more now, just because people aren't going to want to hold on to their copies of a deck that got a restriction. If we go by the assumption of Gigamon, a lot of its stuff tanked fast once you had the product. So the restriction really hurts these decks. Looking like 3 euros, understandable. Gurumon, yes, I know these are fan favorite Digimon, but looking at $49, I'll expect this card probably to dip more if the deck is really dead. This is probably a good time to sell if you guys aren't feeling confident enough. I think it's a good time to start listing your stuff on eBay, the marketplaces, stuff like that. Try to get it to move. I feel like we're going to see a lot of influx on selling on these cards, so just be ready for it. Looking at 25 euros, 25 bucks. Gurumon, looking like it's holding strong, but it's probably going to start dipping as well, just because restrictions and bans and hits to their big bad deck really makes people want to sell. And that's really how that goes about most of the time here. We're looking at 14 euros, $14. Alphamon, I would expect this card to come down as well. I don't see this holding in the format. It was fine. It was starting to dip. You realize it was like 50 bucks and then dipped. Everybody switched over to the starter deck. I mean, the BT9. That would be where that's probably going to head to. Looking like 18 euros. Just expecting this to go. Gurumon, this is the card that got restricted. We're looking at 20 bucks was the last sold. Wouldn't be surprised if this reaches like maybe $15, $10. People will try to make the deck work, but I feel like with the loss and consistency issue that Gurumon you have now lost, I don't think this is going to work out as well as it used to. So I feel for everybody right now, but that's just how that's going to go. We're looking at Gurumon here. Not terrible, 10 euros. Not bad. I think we'll see that around our range soon. That is now Eisman Scatter Mode, about $35. We're getting the store participations are finally listing. They're pretty solid pricing. Doesn't mean they're going to probably move that quickly, but we're looking at people are buying it in the 30 range right now. Give it a couple weeks, it'll probably dip further. Gigamon, since there's multiple arts of this, people are just going to wait for this to come down. They'll pick it up when they feel like it's cheap enough. Next, we do have Gigamon here. We're looking at 10 euros. Yeah, there we go. Metal Mamamon is looking at... Let's move that to the back. There we go. I don't... Metal Mamamon is looking at $29. They'll come down. I get it. People want to get it for their Machine Dramon decks. It is going to be a very nice shiny deck. But about 3 euros, $3. I could see that. Where Gurumon X Antibody, about that $10, $11 mark. Expect this card to go way up. I expect this card to climb up, probably be a $20 card in no time, because if that comes to us on September 1st, that Alphamon hit, this is the best deck in format. So people are going to be flocking to this pretty quickly. We're looking at €3, $3, $4, not bad. Gigamon still bought out, so don't expect this card to come down from hype anytime soon. I can see her back into 18 in a couple weeks, but right now, not worth it to pick it up. Yeah, €2, $2. I would rather like that. Torodomon, this card is probably going to be like a $4 card, maybe even less. So don't expect to be crazy on that. About, €3. Gorgemon, $12 right now. Expect this card to drop as well. Probably a $3 card very easily. €4, $5 basically. 4.9 euros equaling to $5. Wizardmon, about $10. This card is probably going to be like a $4 card as well. About, $3, €3. Not terrible. Death X is on the climb, and it's going to keep climbing, boys and girls. If you guys are waiting for something worth picking this up on, I would do it now. Pick up the card, because this card is going to be useful for Crossheart. It's going to be useful in generalization at all times. So I think at the end of the day, it's going to be worth your investment. And especially with the 10% kickback here you're getting, this card now is a lot cheaper. You get a little bit back for your next cards. And especially if you were just waiting for something like this, it would be a good investment. About €50, $50. Man, I wish we were at that. Death X regular art, we're looking at $56. Not terrible. People are buying it close to 60, so I wouldn't be surprised if this reaches 60 pretty easily. Outside of that, you're just going to expect some good prices here. About €35. Next, we have Susanamon Alternate Art. This card has tanked because there's no deck playing it right now. I think recommendation, if this reaches like $20, pick up a couple copies. Hold on to it, get ready, because the next time they announce anything with hybrid, this card goes up, because if there's a hybrid format coming, they take advantage of it. Looking at €26. Lusamon's about $34. And that's crazy here. About €28. About $28. I am Mako, holding the line at $20. I wouldn't be surprised once we start seeing that starter deck for Beelzemon. This card goes up. Outside of that, I recommend slowly, if you want, pick it up this weekend. It would be a good investment because of the kickback, and it would just hold you off. About €12, $12. Gigamon is another card you should keep your eye on. This card has been starting to top a lot of online regionals, which, good for them. But the other issue I see here is that this is also one of the decks that helps counter Crossheart, because it can pop the Tamers with its Black War Greymon beforehand, and then it has Mega Dramon that can pop the 3 costs. So you do have possibilities there. But outside of that, I don't know how that's going to pan out. We'll have to see. Looking like €17. Tactical Retreat is completely bought out again. All 4 copies were bought. So, I mean, if you got it, make your listings. You can probably make some good profits here. We're looking at €8, $8. Lothban. Oh, how hard you have fallen, my lady. This card, it was really expensive at one point, and then it just dipped fast. And that's just because it just lost Mega Digimon Fusion, and then Eisman got hit. The deck just lost its turboing ability. Looking at €16, but there's a possibility this deck can come back, especially with Minervamon. Where Gurumon is another promo you should be keeping your eye on. You might want to pick this up, especially if they announce that the Alphamon affects us on September 1st. Then we're going to be needing to get rid of Where Guru. We're going to be needing your Where Gurumons to switch over to blue. €8, not bad. Gurumon has been on the steady climb up, boys and girls. I'm not surprised here. We're looking at $15. Very easily, probably going to reach a $20 card soon. €7. Not terrible. Let's talk about... Did I not bring up Thomas? Okay. Thomas is going to start climbing, boys and girls. Do not be surprised here. People started buying this at a repetitive rate. The thing is, the card is going to be useful for the Gigamon deck that is in BT11. Once that set is fully revealed and that deck is extremely good, Thomas is going to go up. And I wouldn't be surprised if it reaches the $20 mark. So sit on them. Don't move them. Get yours now and take care of that investment. About 0.20 euros. I mean, 20 cents is not a bad bargain there. Shoutmon DX. This card has some promises here. We know we just saw ×7 last night, and that's going to be some big things coming along lines there. We know that there is going to be a Zig Greymon in that set that is already personally going to be shown off. We know that it's probably going to be shown off within the next month and a half. So Zig is going to just be required. So that means this Shoutmon can also grab that Zig and do that. There's also probably going to be a new Omni Shout as well that'll make the deck synergize with everything. I think that Shoutmon DX will probably become the top end with ×7. So now you have both, and now you can use both. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Or they'll give us a new DX as well. Possibilities are endless. So let's see what happens with that. Looking at €4. Sunrise Buster, about $9. Not terrible. Didn't get hit, so this card is just going to probably climb up. Looking at €3 there. Sora Joe didn't get hit, so we're looking at another $5 card. This card is going to climb up once we get closer to Cross Heart. So people were kind of probably skeptic on Sora and Joe. Now that you don't have to worry about it, you're looking at €3. And then Metal Gurumon X Antibody. Definitely don't sleep on this card. That deck is going to be the tier 1 deck as long as Alphamon is gone. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!